Hello there! Welcome to another episode of the Rookie's Guide to Sports. Today, we're not just talking about football, we're talking about the official rules that define it. Did you know there are exactly 17 laws of the game, written and maintained by a small organization that average fans have never heard of? These laws cover everything from how a match starts to what counts as a foul, and they're used in every match around the world, from the World Cup final to your local amateur league. So who writes these rules, and what are the 17 laws of football really about? Stick around, and I'll break it all down for you. Just in case you're completely new to it, football is a team sport where two teams of 11 players try to score by kicking or heading the ball into the opponent's goal. It is the most popular sport in the world. Now, back to the topic of the video, the laws of football. The laws of the game are created and maintained by IFAB, the International Football Association Board. It was founded in 1886 and is made up of representatives from FIFA and the four British football associations: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. IFAB meets annually to review and update the rules, ensuring that football stays fair, consistent, and in line with how the sport evolves. These rules apply to all professional and most amateur games worldwide. Now, let's look at the 17 laws that structure the entire game. Rule number 1, the field of play. This law defines the pitch, its dimensions, markings, goals, and the condition of the playing surface. A standard football pitch is between 100 and 110 meters long and 64 to 75 meters wide, with goalposts 7.32 meters apart and a 2.44 meter high crossbar. Stadiums must also include technical areas, clear safety zones, and corner flags that are at least 1.5 meters tall. Rule number 2, the ball. The ball must meet official size, weight, and pressure requirements. It must be spherical, weigh between 410 and 450 grams, and have a circumference of 68 to 70 centimeters. Match balls used in official competitions must also carry FIFA quality certifications. Rule number 3, the players. Each team must have no more than 11 players on the field, and at least 7 to be able to play the match. Most competitions allow up to 5 substitutions during regular time, with an additional one in extra time. If the match already started and a team has fewer than 7 players on the field, the referee must conclude the match. In most competitions, the final score is a 3-0 win for the other team. Rule number 4, the players' equipment. Players must wear proper kits: a shirt, shorts, socks, shin guards, and footwear. Shin guards must be made of rubber, plastic, or similar material and covered entirely by the socks. Goalkeepers must wear a different color to distinguish themselves from all other players and match officials. Rule number 5, the referee. The referee has full authority to enforce the laws during a match. Referees typically cover over 10 kilometers of running during a single 90-minute match. They also decide whether conditions, like pitch safety or lighting, are suitable for play to begin or continue. Rule number 6, the other match officials. This includes assistant referees, the fourth official, and VAR. VAR, Video Assistant Referee, assists in 4 key areas: goals, penalties, red cards, and mistaken identity. Assistant referees are also responsible for checking player positions during set pieces. Rule number 7, the duration of the match. A standard match is 90 minutes, divided into 2 45-minute halves, with 15 minutes of halftime. Referees add stoppage time to account for delays, injuries, and substitutions. If needed, extra time consists of 2 15-minute halves with no additional break beyond quick hydration or coaching. Rule number 8, the start and restart of play. Covers the coin toss, kickoff, and how play resumes after goals, throw-ins, free kicks, and more. For kickoff, all players must be in their half, and opponents must be at least 9.15 meters away from the ball. If play is stopped for an injury or external interference, a drop ball is used to restart. Rule number 9, the ball in and out of play. The ball is only out of play when it completely crosses the goal line or touchline. Even if it rolls on the line, it's still in play, which is why VAR often uses millimeter-accurate technology. Play is also stopped when the referee blows the whistle for a foul or other infraction. Rule number 10, determining the outcome of a match. A goal is valid when the entire ball crosses the goal line, between the posts and under the crossbar. In knockout tournaments, if the score is tied, matches may go to two 15-minute halves of extra time followed by penalties if needed. During penalty shootouts, each team takes 5 kicks, and if still tied, sudden death rounds continue. Rule number 11, offside. A player is offside if they are nearer to the opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second-last defender at the moment the ball is played. Referees use calibrated 3D lines in modern competitions to assist offside decisions. Player is not penalized for being in an offside position if they're not involved in active play. Rule number 12, fouls and misconduct. This law explains what constitutes a foul, like tripping, pushing, or handball, and covers yellow and red cards. Players can be cautioned by receiving a yellow card, or sent off by accumulating 2 yellow cards, or committing flagrant infractions. In case of red cards, teams must play with fewer players if a red card is issued. Rule 13, free kicks. There are 2 types, direct and indirect. In both cases, opponents must be at least 9.15 meters away from the ball until it is in play. A free kick can be taken quickly unless the referee signals otherwise, especially when issuing cards or managing the wall. Rule 14, the penalty kick. Awarded for fouls inside the penalty area. The penalty spot is 11 meters from the goal line, and the goalkeeper must remain on the line until the ball is struck. Only the taker and the keeper are allowed inside the area when the kick is taken. Rule number 15, the throw-in. When the ball crosses the touchline, it's thrown back into play by the team that didn't touch it last. The thrower must have part of each foot either on the touchline or on the ground outside it, and must throw the ball with both hands from behind and over the head. A goal cannot be scored directly from a throw-in. Rule number 16, the goal kick. Given when the attacking team last touches the ball before it crosses the goal line without scoring, the ball is placed anywhere within the goal area, a rectangle 5.5 meters from the goalposts, and is in play once it moves. Opponents must remain outside the penalty area until the ball is in play. Rule number 17, the corner kick. Awarded when the defending team last touches the ball before it crosses their own goal line without a goal being scored. The ball is placed within the corner arc, which has a radius of 1 meter. Opponents must stand at least 9.15 meters from the corner until the ball is kicked. Understanding these 17 laws gives you more than just trivia. It helps you see the logic behind referee decisions, the structure of every match, and the balance of fairness in the game. While the sport is simple at first glance, the rulebook behind it is incredibly detailed, and IFAB ensures the integrity of football stays intact, no matter where it's played. And that's your introduction to the 17 official laws of the game and the end of this episode of the Rookie's Guide to Sports. Now that you know how football is truly structured, watching or playing will never feel the same. In the description of this video, you will find a link to the full downloadable document containing the 17 laws of the game by IFAB, as well as a link to a full playlist of videos of the Rookie's Guide to Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. See you next time.